Also after trying Bazan. I might try AI limit. Well, because it looks really cool, but it's also Souls-like, so maybe to see if I can get into the demo and understand if that might be just a bit better to be able to continue with it
This one's just for you.
and stick with it. To learn.
It's over for you.
Appreciate it.
One game that a lot of people recommend us to use as a learning stone is Crap game. I have to say when I watch people play it, it looks like one of the harder ones, not really an easy one. Or maybe I'll try Elden Ring and go even a bit of more of an OP melee
I can still fight.
build, just to see if that could help.
Time to get to work.
Yeah, no, I don't have enough damage
All right.
to be able to finish this in time.
Thank you.
We're with you.
Wise warriors avoid battles.
And the one thing, if I look at it, the one thing I have to learn is to be less greedy. To take the time to learn the bosses. Stay away, check the attacks. But yeah, I always have that thing in my head that it's too much work. I don't want to work when I'm playing a game. I want to play a game. As long as I have that in my head. It might be hard, so I have to work on myself and improve myself to be able to try and finish a Souls game.
I can deal with this. Elemental! Thanks. That's the last. Don't let victory go to your head. Hopefully we get some. This is
Oh,
very
maybe they are really
valuable.
not for me and I will never be able to play them. Yeah. Oh. That's why you try them, I guess.
Arena taken over.
Oh, hurry up with some new weapons.
The Soul Guard's resolve never sways.
Let me check the vessels again. Elemental. Maybe I'll start to buy them.
I'm getting stronger day by day.
Let's see what they bring us.
I'm on the right track.
Start to feel like we are falling back anyway with the enemies. So.
My horizons have broadened. I'm on the right track.
Okay, and for her too. Let's go.
Good job,
Good enough.
me. I'm getting stronger day by day. Go, go, Ramco! Let's rest our feet a bit.
Welcome to the capital of the deep, Illistana.
Wow.
So this is what the world's biggest city looks like.
It may look grand now, but this city wasn't always as bustling as it is today. Its beginnings were quite humble. When the Aqua Orb began supplying the area with water, the people followed. Eventually, those people set off across the ocean and brought back trade and commerce. The people in their city ebb and flow like the water that gave them prosperity. It's always changing. Now that I'm back in Illistana, I'm beginning to realize just how trapped I was in the past. I look forward to taking these first steps into the future with all of you.
Welcome to our fair city.
Hey, we met you in Ledgus, right?
Do you know where we can meet up with the Alm of Water?
1,000 apologies, but the Alm of Water has not yet been appointed.
I'm sensing a pattern in our adventure so far.
Don't look at me. Maybe we just walked fast and got ahead of schedule?
I'm afraid that we, too, would have expected the Alm from Illistana to have been chosen by now. In fact, our water supply has recently slowed to a trickle. If the Fairy doesn't name an Alm soon, I fear the capital may fall upon hard times.
However, now that the convoy of alms has arrived, we can begin preparations for the rites, regardless of the current status of our alm.
The alms rites of initiation will be held this evening in the Sanctorium. You've only just arrived in the capital, but hopefully that is not too sudden for your convoy.
You are free to roam the city at your leisure, but if you wish for some respite, we have prepared rooms for our esteemed guests in the palace.
There are many places within the city that are particularly popular with visitors. For instance, the market has valuable wares sourced from all corners of the world.
Oh, and the view from the fountain square at our city center is a most beautiful sight. It would be worth your time to take a turn in it.
Please,
Enjoy
your
your
stay.
stay.
Not rehearsed at all.
Well, we've got the run of the town. Any suggestions, Morley?
The official mentioned the fountain in the square, and that's certainly something you don't want to miss.
I'd like to do a bit of shopping, if I can. You too, Ramco? Well then, let's go our separate ways for now and meet up again later.
Free until the evening, huh? So, the market or the fountain square? Morley did mention the square was pretty nice. Let's start there then.
Let's start with loot.
Let me see.
Always good.
Nice.
Need a lot of lucre to buy everything. All the international stuff they have here.
Yes.
I was checking on my phone. Apparently, I didn't know it. They are doing.
This is kind
They're
of
talking about a Vampire Survivor game movie. I wonder why we have that renaissance right now.
Yes.
That we need video game movies. Have that many good ones. At least Vampire Survivor I think has no plot at all, so you can do whatever you want. No one will say, yeah, it's not the same.
Yes.
Or if you take exactly what you do in the game as a plot, would be even stranger than anything else.
Welcome.
Okay.
Please peruse what we have. Only the best. Thank you for your patronage. Only the best. Thank you for your patronage. Come again soon. Welcome. What will it be? Will that be
Nice.
all? Much appreciated.
We won't go back for now, so we won't buy weapons like that.
Thank you for coming.
Taking this?
I think Sony is also starting to
Yes.
try and get every game they have.
This is kind of exciting. Nice.
Come out as a movie. So. Let's hope we are not getting back again to the golden age of every movie about a game is sucks and no one should watch it. Sadly, during a long time that's what we had. With classical gems like Far Cry. And sadly also the very first Final Fantasy, which I liked because yeah, the graphics were nice, especially for the time. I'm starting to die, so let's take a few of those.
Let me see.
For the rest of the drama is still the same as yesterday. Elon Musk is still a baby. We don't know exactly what's going on with TikTok.
The palace is impressive. Not that I have many others to compare it to. Can't get too carried away, or I'll get lost in the sea of people, though. Got some syrup.
And yeah, the Americans are
Yes.
getting gaslit by Red Note. I'm thinking that everything they see in Red Note is exactly what.
Let me see.
China is like.
Nice.
Nothing changed.
Yes! Let me see. Nice!
Already opened 100 treasure chests, okay.
Yes! Got some syrup.
I have to say I'm positively surprised by the game still. And if anyone sees this, please buy the game. Play the game. So, Square Enix that they shouldn't have sold the or closed the company directly.
My apologies.
Were you hurt?
Sorry, I didn't mean to get in your way. Are you okay? Oh no! Did you hurt yourself when you tripped?
Looks like a sprained ankle. It'd be best if you rested for a bit. I'll stay with our new friend until they can walk. Feel free to explore Illistana without me. This is your chance to see the capital. Alms are even allowed to enter the palace. Don't hold back on my account.
Hope that guy at the fountain wasn't hurt too badly. At least Morley's going to stay with him just in case. Time to check out the palace. Who knows when I'll get another chance after all. Taking this? This is kind of exciting. A rare item!
Look at it, the game is complete. Right now, the action is okay. It's really good. Yeah, the story is good for Japanese RPG till now. And it deserves to be played by more people than played it till now. If you look at the Steam stats, it's really just sad.
This is kind of exciting. Nice!
At a peak of 3,000 concurring players, of course. You might have had thousands of people playing it on PlayStation, no one knows about that. I don't think the Japanese will bring out official numbers to let you know exactly how it sold and how it played, but...
Got some syrup!
it should be played by a lot more people.
Let me see. A rare item!
Just a small second, I go get something to drink. I'll be back in a minute.
Let's get a move on.
I'm back. Right timing for him to say, let's get a move on. Yeah, I heard. Calm down. Oh, wait. Yeah, so I have been saying it. With this one and also with Spanish, I have been saying it. That kind of sad that right now the only games that we see either big budget games or indie games, but if you have a game like this, I would call a AA game or just a normal game. And the standard 7.5, 8 rating. No one touches it, no one plays it. Kinda, yeah.
Let's plan our next move.
Kinda shows where our industry is going. Either you risk your whole company to make a big game, and everyone will analyze every little step, everything that you do, and go crazy if they don't like anything about it. Or you can do an indie game, hope that you get discovered from someone
Grizzly!
and explode. Or you do another AA game like this. That looks great, plays great. I think it's full price, that might be a problem.
Let me see. Is this?
And no one touches it. Even if it is a game with history. What did you have? You had Secret of Mana, no, Sword of Mana,
Taking this?
Spirit of Mana, Sword of Mana. Then you had
Yes!
2 more that I never touched, and this one. And they date still back to SNES. They are not an unknown quantity. Just don't give it a chance anymore. Is it because we still are in a post-pandemic recession? Of course, everything got a lot more expensive, and somehow our wages are not going up the way they should go, so we had the same buying power.
Commoners are not permitted to enter the palace. Now be on your way.
But I'm the Soul Guard. I thought honored guests were allowed in the palace.
Oh, we did not realize you were part of the convoy. Apologies for not receiving you properly, Soul Guard.
However, we can't let anyone but the alms pass. All parties other than the alms themselves must have separate accommodations.
We have reserved a room for the Soul Guard at the inn located in the market. I'm sure you may rest easy there when you need to retire.
Oh, well, thanks anyway.
It's urgent. Queen Palomina has slipped out of her room unattended again!
Hey, can't you see her in the presence of the Soul Guard?
Sorry for the intrusion, sir.
Wait, so the queen just took off?
Her Majesty's been sneaking out a lot lately. It's one thing when Master Passar isn't around to interfere, but we cannot keep this up.
We promised to have her back safe and sound, and in time for the ceremony tonight.
You know, sir, you may not be allowed inside the palace, but you can still go to the market.
There are wares from all over the world available in our stores. It could be worth a look. Find some souvenirs, maybe.
Souvenirs, huh? Come to think of it, Master Fugo liked to bring back trinkets from his pilgrimages. Hina's in the market now, too. It's not a bad idea. Thanks for the heads up. Souvenirs. Wait, what am I thinking? Now's not the time for shopping. I've got Soul Guard duties.
I like it that you don't have fall damage. Yeah, but I was thinking, I said it was full price. Yes, NES games, especially here in Europe.
Master Fugo used to bring back things like books from his travels. Hina would read them over and over until the cover fell off. Those were the days.
Even before counting inflation and everything like that. The games were like 4,600 and sometimes nearly 5,000 Luxembourg francs.
Oh, Val!
Find something you want?
No, nothing I can't live without. An alm doesn't really need material possessions, after all.
Maybe not, but I still...
How was the palace? You just came from there, right?
Oh, well, I tried. The guards wouldn't let me in, though. They said only alms are allowed.
Oh, that's too bad.
I did get to see the fountain, though. That was impressive. Let's stop by on our way to the Sanctorium.
Thank you for your assistance. I think I'm fine for now.
Pardon my impertinence, but are you Queen Palomina?
What? No, I'm not.
No disrespect, but your disguise is fooling no one.
You...
I concede that you are correct. I am indeed Palomina.
I'm Morley, a swordsman by trade. Niccolo, a merchant here in Illistana, took care of me since I was young. You must have a reason to be traveling through the city incognito. May I ask what was so pressing?
Oh, but,
I understand you don't want to burden a stranger with personal affairs, but it is no burden. I am the Alm of the Moon.
You are?
You can trust your secrets with me. I'm fated to end my journey at the Mana Tree. Who would I tell? The goddess?
If you are indeed an Alm, perhaps I can trust you with this. Several days ago, the fairy visited the capital, and I was asked to accompany the convoy as the newly appointed Alm of Water.
Oh, this must be a first for the royal family. How come no one has heard about this? Everyone thinks the Alm hasn't been chosen yet.
It is because I have purposefully concealed this information. If I were to abdicate in order to fulfill the duties of the Alms, the governance of Illistana would fall to my younger brother Ian and Hassar.
I see. Even I have heard the rumors of Hassar's attempts to steal the throne.
Hassar is precisely the reason I left the palace to seek guidance from Niccolo. I was, in fact, en route to his residence when we ran into each other.
You know my father?
Father? Yes, of course. Niccolo is my friend and faithful advisor. As a merchant, he is much traveled, with a vast network of connections. I have sought his counsel many times. Illistana may seem like a rich, well-regulated city, but it was not always so robust. The rulers of the past have been fickle in their governance, at times compassionate, at times cruel to their people. It had always been my intention to leave behind a sturdy civic foundation so that my successor might flourish in his role as ruler. Tell me, what would you expect from a monarch?
You're asking me? I'm an Alm. I have been chosen to offer up my soul. I don't think it matters what I want.
I hope I did not offend you for asking a curious question. My ankle feels much better now. Thank you for your time and tolerance. You have been a great help.
What will the future bring after we're gone?
Are we stocked up and ready to leave for the Mana Tree after the rites of initiation? We shouldn't waste time.
You're right. You know, we're already at the halfway point in our journey. I think it's about time to get back for the ceremony.
Can we go to the pier before we make our way to the Sanctorium?
Sounds like a plan. You go on ahead. I'll catch up with you. I'll take this pendant, please.
Thank you for your patronage. Is this a present for your little lady friend? Maybe an engagement present? Am I onto something?
Oh, come now. That's none of your business, you meddler. It's not our place, but if you two were thinking about your future, we wish you both the best of happiness.
Yeah, her future is not very bright.
I hope she likes it. Hina's probably at the pier already. Better get a move on. Hey there.
I was just starting to wonder if I needed to call a search party. It's lovely.
Exactly.
Yeah, I love sunrises, but there's something about a sunset at the end of the day.
I don't know. Sunsets feel a little like saying goodbye.
Hina, I got you this.
Oh, this is the pendant
It's a present!
You bought this for me, Val?
I wanted to get you something, considering all we've been through.
I got some ribs.
Beautiful! I love it! Thank you.
Oh, good!
The sun might disappear at the end of the day, but as long as there's a tomorrow, it'll always come back over the horizon. I guess I do like that part of sunsets. We should make our way to the Sanctorium. An alm can't be late for the rites of initiation. I wanted to say thank you again, Val. I love the pendant.
The smile on your face was worth every lucre. I just wanted to be the cause of it is all. You deserve to be happy all the time. And I can't stand it when you're sad. So if there's ever something I can do to make you smile, name it.
Thanks. I will. It makes me happy to hear you feel that way. Time flies when you're having fun, it seems.
I wondered how I was going to fill the day before. Now it's already over.
I wish the way back to the Sanctorium would take longer, so we could stay like this.
Huh? Did you say something, Hina?
No, nothing. Shall we head to the Sanctorium?
The end of this place never showed, so they closed up early. Guess I better head to the Sanctorium, huh? Oh. Our new acquaintance left already. We may be seeing them again sooner than you think. Huh? But tell me the truth. Yeah, so talking about it. For the games, they were 4,600 to 5,000 Luxembourg francs.
I see you've all made it. Her Majesty Queen Palamina would forthwith bestow upon the appointed alms the rites of initiation. Alm of Fire, Hina. Alm of Wind, Karina. Alm of the Moon, Morley. Please enter the Sanctorium. Soul Guard, you and your pet may also enter the Sanctorium. Come.
Huh, would you look at that? The Alm of Water never did show.
Hope we won't have to wait too long.
By the way, it's not my pet. It's her attack dragon.
Alms of the land. Once every 4 years, you gather here to begin your journey.
Hold on. That's the guy that ran into us at the fountain.
You're right.
With the untimely disappearances of the Alm of Earth and the Alm of the Moon, our world has been teetering on the edge of oblivion. Yet tonight, the Alm of the Moon stands before us in the Sanctorium once more. Morley, the Moon's chosen. We are most heartened to hear that time has been restored to the parish of Aetern. Please, continue on your mission to protect the future.
Yes, Your Majesty.
We will now commence the sacred rites of initiation. By the powers vested in us, the Queen of Illistana blesses you with the pure waters of Pritta. May it protect you on your alms journey. Hina, accept your duty as Alm and receive the blessings of Salamando. Karina, accept your duty as Alm and receive the blessings of Sylphid. Morley, accept your duty as Alm and receive the blessings of Luna.
With the Alm of Earth gone, that leaves a total of 4 alms remaining. The Alm of Wood can be found along your path to the Tree of Mana. You will be expected to meet them at Elusia Isle, as is the custom. While the Alms of Light and Darkness have yet to be named, they should be arriving in the capital in due time. However, the remaining Alm is already here, in this very room.
You mean the Alm of Water? But they haven't been named yet.
The Alm of Water is... you, Your Majesty.
How could you possibly know? Master Passar is correct. I have indeed been named the Alm of Water.
Wow! A queen and an alm. What are the odds?
You could have let us know, you know.
I did not hide this fact out of malice. Pray forgive the pretense.
Then do get on with the rites, if you don't mind.
I, Palomina, accept my duty as Alm and receive the blessings of Undine.
Your Majesty, O gracious Alm of Water, please faithfully see your duty through to its end. The world is depending on you.
And the Rapist girl is there to take care of the rest.
Solgard Val.
Yes, ma'am?
I am counting on your protection on our journey to the Tree of Mana, such as it is.
I won't let you down.
My fellow Alms, I am in your hands.
Your Majesty, if I may, are you prepared to leave for the Mana Tree with us?
Now that my role as the Alm of Water has been revealed, I imagine it will not take long for the news to spread through the capital.
Passar seems poised to rush in as soon as your seat is vacant.
If only I had the time to talk with Niccolo first. I could have been assured of one ally at least, but I was unable to locate him.
You make it sound like Passar's a criminal mastermind.
This isn't a matter of just one bad actor. Elistana has a complicated history.
If he's a crook, just throw him out of town. Doesn't sound so complicated to me.
In a city this big, everyone has connections. Passar has his own allies and flunkies, political ties to other officials, and influential citizens.
In the past, the wealthy preyed on the poor to fatten their purses. Passar benefited greatly from that old system.
I read a book on the historical stratification of Ilistana's hierarchy. It said the rich got richer on the backs of poor citizens, working just to make ends meet.
My father the king had only just begun to reform that inextricably integrated inequality, but the newer system is shaky at best. As I took on my father's mantle, so my brother will succeed me. However, he is quite young. Passar may take advantage of this and sway others to his cause. If I could be assured that there were checks on Passar's power in place, I would leave for the Mana Tree this instant.
Palomina! There you are, Palomina!
Ian, you should not be out at this hour. Go home and rest.
Rest? How can I be expected to rest? Come, we should talk privately in your chambers.
May I prevail upon you to be present for this discussion?
Did he say to go to the Queen's chambers? Is that okay? I mean, are we allowed in?
I find the present predicament supersedes any worries of privacy on my part. Case in point, I did indeed extend the invitation. Come, I will show you to my suite.
I knew I hated that Pasar creep. Oh, it makes me so mad!
Karina, you're in the presence of royalty.
There is no need to soften your sentiments on my account. I apologize on his behalf.
You shouldn't have to apologize for anything, Your Majesty.
That is kind of you to say. Thank you.
I'm liking the Squirrel Girl. Better than the Marvel one.
Allow me to formally introduce you. This is Ian, my younger brother.
Brother? Then that must mean he's the Crown Prince.
Yes, apologies, but there's no time for pleasantries. I just received a report that Niccolo has been arrested.
What?
Niccolo? Wasn't that the name of your guardian, Morley?
Whoa, what's going on here?
He has been charged with obstructing the flow of water throughout the capital. It must be a mistake.
What about proof?
If Pasar is behind this, he can fabricate some. He used the ceremony to distract us.
But why frame Niccolo?
As a renowned merchant, Niccolo has his paws in many pies. He has even thwarted several of Pasar's malicious motions using his influential ties. If Niccolo is jailed while I journey to fulfill my duties as the Alm, no one will be able to aid Ian with his new role as ruler.
You sound like you've already given up.
Oh.
Madeline?
You know?
How did you get in here?
I've accompanied Niccolo on many a foray into the palace. The guards know not to bother me.
Do you have a plan?
But of course! All you have to do is find out what's really causing the water issues before Pasar can produce his proof. Father sent us to sniff out clues, but before we could report back, he was captured. So I'll tell Mew what we would have told him. Our noses took us to the Luca ruins.
I see. The Luca ruins were known as the Water Ruins. Perhaps the capital's water problems were not due to a mana-deficient disaster after all.
Is it time to call up the guards, Jim, you think?
No, I would like to see for myself before involving any additional aid. We must keep the search small to avoid our adversaries noticing our advance. I will summon the guards later, should the need arise.
Allow me to accompany you, Your Majesty. I want to find my father.
Me too. I'm the Soul Guard, and it's my job to make sure you're all kept safe.
I am heartened to have such able associates. Let us find what secrets lie in the ruins and rescue our stray friend.
It's settled. We'll leave at first light.
Welcome to the party. The epitome of erudition and grace, Palomena is proficient with a plethora of powerful magic attacks. She can strike enemies from long range and contributes greatly to the team's overall damage. However, she is particularly vulnerable to enemy attacks and can easily succumb if targeted. She's an normal mage.
We gotta figure out what's causing these water problems. And fast. Let's head to the Luca ruins right away.
Yes, if you would see it in US dollar or something like that. In this time, the games would have been about 100 euros. Would be about 110 to 120 euros. for the standard game. So we are talking Ubisoft Premium Edition money just for the games. Oh dear! I just got back home from my trip to Ludgast Bay. When I realized I didn't have my house key on me. I can only imagine I dropped it somewhere in Ludgast. I'd go back and look myself, but I'm far too tired now. I hate to ask, but would you be kind enough to go to Ludgast Bay and look for my house key? I can't get in otherwise. Really? I'm too lazy to get my key. Can you do it? But it wasn't for all the games, so usually it was for... Mostly Square games were really expensive. If I think about it, Final Fantasies, all those games were that price. Of course, it's the Secret of Mana, Sword of Mana were that price. Good that we didn't give him back the key.
Taking this?
Oh, he will never get it back anyway.
Hey there.
Hey, mister. Yeah, you. Do you know what my mom told me just now? Said that there is a big group of monsters blocking off the road at Rita Ridge. It's causing all sort of trouble because they won't let anyone pass. I was going to tell them to get out of the way, but I'm kind of scared of monsters. Can you go tell them for me? Yeah. Monsters. Bzzz. If they don't go away, I don't fight them. I'm not crazy. Oh yeah, nostalgia is a good thing, but if you start to look back sometimes, you notice that the times there were harder than now. Our parents didn't get the wages that we got. Houses were cheaper, food was... I wouldn't want to say that the food was really cheap, but the quality of the food was also different. If you look at it now, it's easier to find some salmon now to buy and eat. And when I was young, we had it once a year because it was too expensive. Since it was only freshly caught, you didn't have the farms like now, so... How it's... Look, hey. You got a minute? Could I ask you to relay a message to the lighthouse attendant at Prita Ridge? His name is Neil. I need you to tell him that my stomach has been bothering me all day and I'll be late for my shift. I'm also a lighthouse attendant and I'm due to take over for him at Prita Ridge. But with this sudden stomach pain, I don't think I'll make it on time. As soon as it settles down, I'll make my way over. I know it is a lot to ask, but if you can do me a favor, I'd really appreciate it. This game is starting to be a lot too realistic. I don't care if you are sick, go work. Can't I double jump in cities?
Taking this?
Or do I have the wrong game in mind?
ruins are past Prita Ridge. Not to be confused with the ruins on the plateau. You gotta go farther than that.
Oh, Madeline, do not forget to give them the vessel.
Oh, silly me.
This is an elemental vessel. We call it the Undine Flask. You can use it to protect yourself from the monsters in the ruins.
Oh, how fortunate. I have not seen that flask in far too long. Where did you locate it?
Passar had been borrowing it, but I had a chance to snoop after he left his abode, so I took it. The chance and the flask.
Yet another topic I wish to have words with Passar about. Ian, do you swear to look after the kingdom while I am gone?
On my honor.
The strength of the water element, Undine, passes through the Undine Flask. It is capable of commanding bodies of water to manipulate their flow and current. Press RT during combat to aim at an enemy and spray them down with jets of water. Enemies hit by the stream will be blown away by the current and become trapped in a bubble. Attacking enemies in the bubble will eventually cause it to burst, dealing splash damage and to anything nearby. An enemy colliding with the walls of the ground will also cause the bubble to break. Penny? I will continue to be God, but I just want to see how the flask is going. Damn! Could also be a bone armor, looks nice.
I feel the power of the elements!
Oh no, it's okay. Let's see. Ninja move. Channels enough fighting spirit to deal non-elemental damage, high chance of stunning an enemy. Lowers enemy defense and magic defense by 10% when a special attack connects. The effect cannot be applied multiple times to the same enemy. Use the power of water to imbue an ally's weapon with water element damage. Okay, so she would go back to the basic weapon. He would be using the blunt weapon. And she... Ooh. Sanji! Nice. Okay, so let's see how she is doing a fight. Okay.
I again wish to offer my appreciation for this assistance.
Happy to help! No one wants the bad guy to win.
Passar also framed my father. I won't let that go unaccounted for.
Once we know what's causing the issue, we can help Nicholas. Here I go!
already?
Okay. Ah, okay. Let's maybe try it like this.
Time to get to work.
I will take over.
Let's see what you can do.
You will not stand in the way of our goals.
Oh, that's not the weapon I thought we had, to be honest. Nice.
My gratitude. Gladly. Onward.
Hey, after the fight we have to legacy. Oh, he has some abilities on us.
This was our victory.
Apparently. Nothing yet. Okay, so... And this one. Fuck. Ah, so I can even remove him from the team. Yeah, that's nice. So let's give... Plamena... Palm...